money for youth ministry. This year, we are sending children to camp. We have a lot of kids, like almost 11 kids to send, and maybe 3 or 4 teenagers. But this church, I looked, has not sent children or a teenager to camp in over 9 years. Also, next Saturday, so next Saturday is a big day. So next Saturday, there's a yard sale, there's a car wash, and I'm going to try to get a group of men together to go pass out and canvass these neighborhoods with Easter invitations. I don't want women doing that, just in case for safety reasons. You know, I want to, if we're going to be knocking on doors. So if you're willing to help me with that, be here not that early, but at like a nice 10 a.m. ish, and then we will go pound the pavement. And I'll still have coffee for you, and we'll go canvass the neighborhood. We have a lot of flyers to give out. We have, I think, 1,000 of them to distribute. Saturday the 30th, the day before Resurrection Sunday, we're having a church work day, of course, to try to get things cleaned up around here, make the place look nice. So. Yeah, so that's happening at 10 a.m. If you want to get here earlier, get here earlier. Andrew's in charge of the church workday. He'll have the instructions and all that, and got to get everybody moving in the right direction on that day. Now, without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to Maria.
I have some scary numbers. In February, we had a total offerings of $7,800, which sounds pretty good, and it did at the time. But we spent $8,300 on bills. So far in March, we have had offerings of $1,582. Again, sounds great. But I've paid bills over $2,900. Right now, we have $600 in the bank. However, I am trying to reach out to anybody who's listening, the eye in the sky, and anybody who's listening. If 40 people were to give me $10, I can pay the FPL bill. For the church. For the parsonage, I only need 30 people to give me $10. If 25 people gave me $10, I can pay for the guy that comes to pick up the trash from the dumpster. And if 18 people gave me $10, we can pay for the internet. Don't get me started on insurance. Right now, it's scary that the money we're laying out for insurance. And it went down. Yeah, it's gone down thanks to Pastor Joe wheeling and dealing. He was able to negotiate a lower price for us, but it's still above the $663 I have in the bank right now. I'm just asking anybody just reach in a little deeper. The scary part is, and I texted Joel, we use that Stripe program when you pay on the website. We haven't had any Stripe money come in since March 3rd. That was 2 weeks ago. I even asked Joel, is Stripe even working, or have we really not had any money since March 3rd? It's scary. I am just asking, dig a little deeper, look beyond what the possibilities are, and if you're not familiar with Stripe or you don't want to pay through the thing, which is okay because they charge a fee for that, you can always Zelle. The money goes straight into our bank account. The phone number for the Zelle account, coincidentally, it happens to be my phone number, but I had to give up my phone number so we could use it for Zelle. It's not going into my bank, it's going into Bank of America. And that's all I have to say on that thing, except please look a little deeper. And one thing that really made me sad in the last couple of months, does everybody know what this is? FPL just very lovingly drops this on your doorknob and say, pay up or else. We've had this a couple of times left on the church door, and that seriously makes me sad. Yeah. And that's it for the money part. Now my second love, food pantry. Right now my shelves are bare. I'm feeding a family in need that's supposed to meet me this afternoon, and I wiped out most of my tuna, all of my cereal, and a bunch of my canned goods. I am challenging anybody that can hear me, and even if those can't, pass the word, to bring in 2 items. One starting with the first letter of your first name, one starting with the first letter of your last name. Except if your name is Xavier, we can't use an X-ray machine, so don't bring one.
We could sell it.
We could sell it. Hey, there's an idea. You're in charge. It's just a fun way to maybe remember and challenge your brain. If your name's with an S, you could bring spaghetti. You know, if your name's with a B, you